Good morning, everyone. Steve here. This week's AEW Dynamite review will be released tomorrow, but I just had to put my reactions to the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa unsanctioned match on camera and on the internet because, whoa, what a match! Like, what a match! In my opinion, this was an easy 5 or above star match on the Meltzer scale. Holy crap, did I enjoy this match! Like, I just like woke up and watched it. I'm still half asleep. In terms of hardcore wrestling, like with weapons, with blood, with everything that comes with it, the violence, I think this was on the same level as Moxley and Omega, the exploding barbed wire match, or the unsanctioned match they had before. It was a total spectacle. It was just brilliant. And what this match did not, like, people try and compare matches often, and like, for instance, I just compared it to the Omega Moxley match. Now, while this match didn't have the dramatics of people potentially getting blown up and the tension that comes with bombs and stuff like that, this got its emotional drive from the fact that these two women have been feuding for almost a year now. You know, it's like a blood feud. It feels like a real feud. And they finally had the chance to settle who was the best between them in the most barbaric and openly violent setting wrestling could provide at this moment without it being in a barbed wire exploding death match. This match transcended just being a standard match and became a spectacle. And when you look at the long game in wrestling, like, every wrestling promotion needs to do the same thing, and AEW need to have this sort of stuff for their longevity, and that is the need to generate and hold spectacle and create, because at the end of the day they need to generate spectacle, as that is what becomes history. Spectacle and moments that are like, whoa, they become history, and that becomes your company's historic backbone. WrestleMania moments, for instance, there were no WrestleMania moments until a few WrestleManias had happened, you know what I mean? And the historic importance of WrestleMania had been cast in stone. I'm rambling a bit here. Blame George Ritzer's postmodern theories for this. Go and read about it, it's cool. Or ask me nicely another time and I'll go into my theories on spectacle and pro wrestling. It's interesting stuff. Anyway, a lot of the drama in this match stems from the unspoken part of the match. I mean, we all know it's pro wrestling and the match is part of a show, but the unspoken part is what I feel gave a lot of the drama to the match. We knew going in that this match was for the firsts, you know. It was not only the first all-women's main event on AEW Dynamite, and probably the first ever on TNT when we look back at the history with WCW and stuff, but this was also the first AEW like unsanctioned lights out match, as they call it, on TNT, on TV, as a main event. Well, because they've got to be, and it featured women. So many firsts in this, it was great. I mean, I was just amazed by it. I was genuinely amazed. This match could have easily filled a big spot on a big show. And I mean, let's be straight what I mean about this. This is what I would think you would describe as a WrestleMania match. Now, I know it's an absurd way to describe a match on AEW, but hear me out on this. And I think many others use this term as well. The term like a WrestleMania match or a WrestleMania moment to describe some of the best matches that ever happened. And it just happens that a lot of them did happen on WrestleManias. Like the Shawn Michaels Undertaker matches, or most of the Undertaker WrestleMania matches, you know? Big moments. Undertaker Brock Lesnar. Like, just moments that become like historic moments. Hell, you can include Cody versus Dustin, like their epic match that they had all the way back at the start of AEW. That was absolutely a WrestleMania sort of moment, WrestleMania sort of match. The barbed wire match, the match itself, you know what I mean? That absolutely would fall into there. It's a term that's like that sort of WrestleMania match. It's not just a match. It's not just a really, really, really good match, but they are matches that give you everything. They've got the drama, the emotion, the action, the blood, the tears, everything. You know, they've got it. They've just got everything, and this match had it. It was just amazing. I'm going to go into the match more in this week's AEW Dynamite review, so that'll be out tomorrow on the YouTube channel. But I just thought this match was brilliant. It was like the match itself was divided into these segments. It's like they started on the entranceway, then they fought into the crowd area, then there was chairs and ladders and tables came into the play. This all led to Britt like superplexing Rosa onto a pile of chairs, and then pins came out. Britt Baker, who's already burst open, what a picture she was. She's like, her facials in this match were brilliant. There was at points she was doing like what you see on screen above there now, and she was like smiling to the camera and stuff like that, and it's just like, this is freaking awesome. It's like the shot was like as good as that one when Vince McMahon just came up, from the ring covered in blood. That sort of vibe. Just really good camera work, really good cinematography in this match. Again, like I said, everything just came together in this match. I mean, as the match got near the end, both women were already covered in blood and pins, all sorts of stuff. Where's the pin shot? I've not got the pin picture there. I didn't put the pin picture up. My God, let me 1 second. We need to get the pin picture up here and right now. Where is this pin picture? Oh, pin. Here we go. Pin picture. Because we can't see this without seeing the picture of Britt covered in pins. It was just, look at that. It was absolutely insane. And like, after she took the pins out, it's like Rosa powered bombed Britt into the pins and then tried to pin her. It was just like solid. Then Rosa got lockjawed lying on the pins. It's just like barbaric. There was a few really clever spots where they were just like moving about in the ring, but like obviously selling the fact that there's pins everywhere, which makes sense. It's like, there's pins everywhere, it's gonna hurt. It was brilliantly barbaric. That's like, if you wanted to quote me on this match, brilliantly barbaric. The end to this match came when Rosa Death Valley drivered Britt through a table that was on the outside of the ring, and she got the pin 1, 2, 3 and instantly broke down with tears in her eyes. It was so emotional. It was something else. I felt that emotion through there. I was like, man, that was like, you could feel the moment where the bell rung and Rosa realizes like, we just did it. We fucking did it. We just had that amazing moment, and you could feel that emotion coming through the camera. It was like, whoa. It was like a wave of emotion, you know what I mean? It was really, really powerful stuff. It just looked brilliant, man. It's like, you can't really see it there, but the way the table broke, they've got like this plastic rubber sort of edging around it. The way it broke, it like, Britt was like lying awkwardly over it, so I hope she's okay. She didn't look like she took the best bump through the table, but it did look brilliant, so that is that. Like, Britt Baker, as I said earlier, how good did she look in this match? She's the perfect heel at the moment. She's so bloody good. Like, me, I'm kind of scared of dentists, so this whole nasty dentist gimmick terrifies me. I would hate her. She would be a terrifying dentist. I would probably never go back to the dentist. She was just brilliant at it. Just absolutely brilliant. Rosa, like, what more can I say about her? Like, every week I seem to be saying that Thunder Rosa is amazing. She's on fire at the moment. And I can't, like, it continues. Like, not only is she the best women's wrestler at the moment, she's one of the best wrestlers at the moment. The matches she is having at the moment are outstanding. And I hate that people think, oh, it's women's wrestling, blah, blah, blah. It's like, nah. Push that to the side here. Rosa's just really fucking good, period. It's like, she is head and shoulders above most people in wrestling at the moment. Some people won't give them the time of day because they're women and they're like, oh, well, we're just like the men wrestling. But you need to like push that to the side here. This was just an amazing wrestling match. Like, it transcended, like, it was so good. Props to Reba, Rebel, not Reba, as well, by the way. She did her job perfectly in this match. She was brilliant in this match. Like, there was times when she's just in the right place at the right time with the weapons or a hilarious reaction. Like, at one point she's like, oh! It's like, what are you doing? Like, yes, it's just perfect. The match was just outstanding. So I'm just going to wrap this up here. It was just simply outstanding. Like, I can't speak any higher of this match. I'm sure that this is going to turn out to be a really important match in terms of women's wrestling and the history of women's wrestling and how people see wrestling both now and in the future. Absolutely outstanding. Hats off to Rosa, Britt, Tony for booking it, everyone. It was just outstanding. Go and watch that match. If you're in the UK, get Fight Plus, watch the match like I do, or wait and watch it on ITV for tomorrow night. It'll be on tomorrow night it's on about 11, half 11. Watch this match when you can get the chance. By hell, is it awesome. Take it easy.